All right. So welcome to the Mom Planner 2026 and Homeschool Tracker. And I'm going to show you what is included in the planner so you can see if this is going to be something that you can use, and just to have a really good idea of what it looks like on the inside so you can decide for yourself. This just says that it's for personal use, and where you can buy it from, which is from simplyonbudget.com or from the Etsy shop. And if you got it from anywhere else other than those two places, then it is not an authorized copy. If you need to use this for commercial purposes, or if you want something similar, contact us through the website and we'll get back to you with a quote. So here we have an overview of the 2026 and 2027, the holidays in Canada and holidays in United States, birthdays, yearly to-dos, other important dates such as anniversaries, special occasions, and memorial dates, and other things often forgotten. 2026 cycle calendar, so let's not lose track of that. Typical workout schedule, and at the bottom you have the monthly weight tracker, username and passwords, important numbers and emergency numbers, so you can put all of that in one place and not have to go looking for it. Projects in progress, that's for unfinished businesses, unfinished projects that you still need to finish, or upcoming projects in the year. This year's goals overview, meal planner, typical monthly calendar. You can also include your weekly grocery list and any daily preps that you do on a regular basis. Monthly and weekly cleaning schedule and chore list. On the right side, there's a place where you can include family members and what their chores are, with daily chores and evening chores. Complete deep cleaning list for cabinets and drawers and other things often forgotten for cleaning, as well as spring cleaning checklist. I actually have a sticky note at the back of my cabinets with a number, and this way I'm able to track them and make sure that everything gets hit at least once a year. Annual bigger purchases tracker, 2 sheets of that. Birthday gift organizer and holiday gift organizer, so you don't drop the ball on any gifts and know always when birthdays are. Kids clothes organizer and child size tracker with a shoe chart as well. I find this very useful. This way you can weigh and measure your children and also size their shoes and have that recorded in one place. So if I'm buying something for them when they're sleeping, I don't have to go and measure them in the middle of the night. Homeschool curriculum organizer and free reading list organizer. So just something to help to plan expenses in advance rather than having to buy things when you need them the most. And free reading list organizer for what books your child or children will be reading in the upcoming year. Kids activities, so a typical monthly calendar including supplies, arts and crafts, STEM and building, music, games, and a space to write your login information, the site, the email, and any passwords. Books read log, so what books you or your children are reading in the coming year. Always helps to get them encouraged into reading. Okay, and so that's for the front part of it, or the first part, and then we go into the months. So I'm going to show you what a typical month looks like, and then it repeats for the rest of the months. But I'll show you a flip through that as well, so you can see that everything is in it. So for the months, I've included the month before and the month after. You can put here the monthly to-dos that you previously have a page for all of them through the year, any notes, and if you use a key, you can color code it here and then you can highlight it over here, so this way you can quickly see. This is your homeschool to-dos if you are homeschooling, and then you have a page like that for each month of the year for all the days, and you can write here above each skill or subject that your child is working on, and just put a tick mark when they do the work that day. And if you have more than one child, you can put different tick marks here in different colors, or you can just fit them over here in the small boxes. And then you have a monthly budget for each month. So this is based on the zero based budget, and a page to write the expenses for each month. Then you have a monthly check-in, so it's just a recap of what worked well the previous month, what challenges you had, what you want to work on, and what you want to do better in the upcoming month, and a mental unload page. So I find this is quite helpful to keep a page to help organize the upcoming month, or sometimes things that are written here need to go into the other categories in the previous pages, and that is quite helpful to have a permanent record of it, so it can be used for organizing purposes for the next year. And then all the days, there's a key up here above, a little monthly overview with a highlighted date, and the hourly schedule for the day goes from 6:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. So if you're a morning person, you can fit everything in here, and if you're a night person, you also can get everything in here as well. I'm including a to-do list and any notes that you may have. And one of my favorite parts of it is the weekly overview. So you have the month overview here and the week is highlighted. And so all the to-dos that have to do with computer work can be grouped over here. All the house related chores or things to do also have a place where they can be grouped. And if you are getting anything done outside the house this week, you can also write it here, and any phone calls you need to make. So this way, as things come up, or as you know you need to get stuff done, you can just organize them in these 4 categories as you go along. And right here, the time needed and the priority. I've also included a part here that's a carryover from last week. So for items that don't get done the previous week, you can just write them over here, and this way again you have a clean overview of the week, and you don't have to go flipping backwards all the time to see what wasn't done in previous weeks. And this is for your workout, so you can keep a track of your physical fitness. And then basically, so it goes for each day of the week, and then you have the same weekly overview, and then it repeats. So I'm going to go through it really quickly so you can see that all the days are here and how nicely and organized this is. It is a lot of pages. It is 568 pages, including the front cover and the back cover. But it's set in a way that it does not use a lot of ink when you print it. So this will be perfect if you're printing it at home and if you're binding it at home. I'm going to include another video with what I found to be the best way to bind this at home in a way that it looks nice and is also very sturdy and very easy to use. So then again, this is for personal use only. If you want to be reselling this item, do get in touch with us through the website for a commercial use license. We do have those available as well, and we have different tiers depending on how many people, how many copies you would like to use it for. Thank you for watching, and I hope this is something that you can use. Let me know in the comments below for any questions, any suggestions, and have a great day.